everyone, welcome back to Dr.C 2000. Today we'll be talking about Culture 2 and my unexpected review. Global warming and what a waste of time we've been putting into this, and bringing back discipline into the school system. Now, let's start off with Culture 2. So, everyone has been telling me to review Culture 2. They're like, review it, review it, review it. So I'm like, okay. So what I did was I looked it up on YouTube and I listened to the couple of songs while I was doing some things around the house. And out of the 24 songs, I liked Higher We Go, Superstars. I especially liked Narcos, Stir Fry, White Sand, Beast, Work Hard, Notice Me, and To Playa. I know I don't say that I like rap that much, but for what I listened to, it was actually pretty good. And if this is what you guys are listening to, then that's fine. You know, it's something that I enjoy. And I remember the first time I did the first Migos album, and everybody went nuts over it. It was like so good that I did it, because it got a lot of views, and hoping with this one I get a lot of views again. So, you know, hey, I actually like this album. I actually like the first one, and you know, it was actually a pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. Now we talk about global warming. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's the thing. Everybody, we have to stop worrying about it. We've already messed up the planet. Let's just get that through our heads. Because there's already been so many people saying, "Oh, there's been global warming even before humans were on the planet." And oh, even before anything was happening. Look, to me, I think we just need to stop talking. It just needs to be done. We just need to forget about it, because there's nothing we can do about it now, and it's better to just worry about things happening right now, with, you know, stuff like in politics, stuff like learning. You know, why worry about something we can't change or we can't do? You know, everybody's like, "Oh, let's move to Mars." You know what? So we can mess up that planet too? It's so bad. You know, why would we need to leave Earth and then screw up Mars or screw up Venus or screw up any other planet we move to? It's just, to me, I think it's a little barbaric. You know, why leave this planet that we're already on? And you know, it doesn't make any sense. Why leave this planet and then already screw up Mars? It doesn't make any sense. To me, I don't understand why we need to look. I mean, yes, I know the Earth is getting older and our solar system is getting older. You know, I'm all for colonizing new worlds. But, you know, maybe before we need to move to Mars, let's focus on how we can see each other as equals before we start killing each other and popping caps in one another on Mars. You know, let's try and be equal. And then if we can be equal and not fight over stupid little things like what's going on in the world today, Korea, the oil, the, you know, global warming. If we stop fighting over stupid stuff, you know, if we just try to be equal, then I may see the hope we have a future for Mars. But if we can't, we're doomed as a civilization and as people. It's ridiculous. We need to be equal. Because if we act the same way we do on Mars, the way we're acting right now, there's not going to be a lot of people. They're only going to get the rich and the famous, and that's it. That's all that's going to be on Mars. So let's try and change and be a little more equal and be a little more understanding of one another before we ship all the good guys off to Mars. You know, I'd like to see Mars. I'd like to go up and see the red planet, see what all the fuss is about. That'd be nice to see outer space for the first time without having to worry about leaving, you know, without worrying about someone getting to somebody. And, you know, because every time I turn on the news, I hear, "Oh, so-and-so got shot. Oh, so-and-so got killed." We need to stop. It just needs to end right now. We've got to stop. We need to learn to be equal towards each other. I just wish that there was somebody who could tell everybody, hey, so, okay, you're both right, you're both wrong. Who cares? There's a million other things. There's a million other things that could be said, that could be done, that could be worried about. But no, they decide to worry about this. I know this is a little bit off topic from global warming, but everybody is going nuts about Trump and his tweets. Here's what needs to happen. The Congress, the House, the Senate, everybody just needs to take his phone away. They just need to take his phone away. It's like a child in class texting while the teacher's trying to teach. He needs to get his phone taken away. And yes, I know he says things that shouldn't be said, like how the one couple of countries were a shithole. Well, why would he say that? Why would he say that? To get a rise out of us? To make us feel upset? Probably not. To me, I don't think he'd call those countries a shithole. I think what he meant to say was, hey, these countries aren't doing so well. Let's focus on getting these countries back in tip-top shape. And I want to say this without being too racist. We've got to stop America has to stop holding everybody's hand. And what I mean by that is the immigration problems we've been having, the families being torn apart due to stupid laws and stupid DACA crap, it needs to end. It upsets me to see that a family has to be torn apart by some stupid law, by some stupid piece of paper that says, you can't be here, you're not legal. And to say this, and I just want to tell this to people. I know that the legalization process is long and hard and it needs to be trimmed, but isn't any other process? Isn't the NSA a long, stupid process that doesn't do a thing? What's the difference of me putting my plastics and bottles and change into a bucket, slide it across a belt, and put it on the X-ray? What does that do? How does that stop it? It doesn't. But, to me, this is what I say. If you come over here legally, then you have nothing to hide. That's all I know it sucks that families are being ripped from each other and being sent back to the country, I'm not for building a wall. I actually think that's kind of stupid because, one, it wouldn't work in the first place. Because there's going to be other ways that they could come over. It's not going to work. What we need to do, instead of focusing on building a wall, is maybe fixing the legalization process. Fix it. Why waste your time on a wall when you can do something to make everybody happy by fixing the process to get them in here, so that way there won't have to be families split up? And what I mean by holding everybody's hand is telling these countries, telling Mexico and France and Iran and whatever, whoever, Syria and whatever these, like, hey guys, we can't hold any more people. Let's try and work together to fix your country and to help out. Why do the people from your country want to come over to America? And then the people tell the heads of whoever, and they say, we like America because it's freedom, we get to, we're not in fear, we don't have to fear some stupid gang mob ruling, we don't have to fear the mafia coming after us and shooting down our kids or whatever. Okay, then fine. And then we talk. Why don't they just talk it out instead of saying, nope, wall, nope, illegal immigration ban, nope, DACA, no. Instead of saying no, let's talk about it. Let's try and fix it. it doesn't it it doesn't do any good to say no, 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 no. It does a little bit better to not call a country that. It does it a little better not to tweet to fucking North Korea, "Oh, my button's bigger. My button's bigger and it works." What's that gonna do? That's gonna do three things. It's gonna piss off everybody voted for you. It's gonna piss off everybody it's gonna piss off Kim Jong-un, and it's gonna piss off everybody else because now they're afraid that the president tweeted a threat. Now that's gonna screw everything up. And as far as the candidates for the 2020 election, I'd have to go for Trump again. If I was voting. But I'm but I can't because I'm underage. But if I had to, I'd pick Trump. Because Oprah and The Rock, come on. Oprah and The Rock, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Really? Really? Yeah, I know, everybody's gonna give me crap. Oh, what about, what was the one? I think it was Kennedy or Bush. One of the presidents was a actor, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he was a famous actor." Look, that's just my opinion, but like I said, we've got to start talking. People have got to start talking. People have got to say why, hey, this is why. This is hey, other country. Maybe if you start doing this, this, and this, you'll have a bigger population, and everything will be fixed. That's the kind of crap we need to start focusing on instead of global warming, which one is a waste, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Take as is. And finally, bringing back discipline into the schools. Me especially, the 3-strike policy. You screw up once, you screw up twice, you screw up 3 times, you're done. And I know, I'm all for equal education, and everybody should have the right to one. But when you're just going to sit in class and to piss off the teacher, piss off the kids trying to learn, and just mess around, not doing any good, not adding to the conversation, just texting on your phone, it becomes a point where I've seen this throughout my entire life where I've had to hear the teacher say over and over and over and over again, "Jimmy, get off your phone. Timmy, stop texting your girlfriend. Billy, stop goofing around. Hey, come on, take out your notes packet. Hey, come on, do this." It's become annoying. It's become stupidly annoying. But, at least I've seen some of my teachers at least take an initiative to implementing sending down to the, if the process for disciplining students wasn't so long and stupid, yes, I know, every case is different, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. Maybe it should depend, okay, it should depend on what the teacher says and what the other adult says. And the case of severity. Okay, if Jimmy was late to class, that's a dip in the grades. If little Jimmy doesn't want to focus or pay attention and just be a nuisance, that's an even bigger dip in the grade. If Jimmy just spends all day texting on his phone and doing nothing during class, automatic fail. And held back. If little Jimmy cuts class, that's strike 1. Detention, call him to the parents. If little Jimmy does it again, strike 2. Another detention, another automatic fail, and a call home with a threat of some warning. If little Jimmy does something really drastic, like a fight, immediate expulsion, and to be put in either a community service program or something else. Because to me, I can't tolerate it anymore. It's become stupid. It's become ridiculous. Teachers are just getting sick of it. And we need to bring back something. We need to bring back something instead of, "Oh, oh baby, I'm sorry. Here's a slap on the wrist. Here's a slap on the wrist, baby. No. It needs to be, look, you messed up, you get the punishment. I don't care. Not, oh, little pat on the wrist, a little tap on the wrist, and then send them off back to class to annoy kids and other teachers. Because it cripples the kids who want to learn. You know, say we were working on a group project, and the teacher said, okay, read chapter, okay, one person takes chapter 3, one person takes chapter 4, one person takes chapter 5. Chapters 3 and 5, job done. Now they're just waiting on the person who did chapter 4. And it turns out that the person who did chapter 4 just texted. So now the people who did chapter 3 and 5 have to now go and do the extra work. It doesn't make any sense. To me, that's why I think we should bring black discipline into the school system. So that way, it doesn't cripple anyone's grades. That's just my opinion. And it looks like we've run out of time for today's topic. If you'd like to suggest a new topic, links in the description below. Leave a comment, Snapchat me, follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, and message me, tell me, comments, feedback, anything. Share the video. And also in the description below, there's a video I want you guys to click on called "America's Not the Greatest Country in the World." And this was actually shown on a TV program called The Newsroom, and it was shown on HBO. What I think the guy has to say is true, and it needs to be said. What he basically says is America's not the greatest country in the world, but it sure used to be. Thank you, everyone, and good night.